are back.
With a little bit of action and hopefully not a little bit of death. Get out of there.
No deaths. Yeah, keeping that distance from her.
Especially in this phase.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I finally understand the parry limit system a bit more. If you perfect parry, you get the HP, right? But you can they still make the parry window parryable.
Okay.
So I don't think I was taking damage on some of those hits that I parried. Oh.
So yeah, there's 2 parries, okay?
I think there's like, the parry window is longer than I thought it previously was.
Okay.
So that helps a little bit.
I think you were doing a little bit too early for a lot of them. Yeah.
I think it's more precise in certain ones though, like the gun.
Without playing, it's hard to say, like, is it, if there is, like, a perfect parry or if there's another one, like, because I'm not pressing it, so I don't really know, you know. But definitely, yeah, one of them gives you a health, if not just all parries in general. 1, 2, and then a hold. Nice.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you gotta give her a second to get up.
But I don't want to. I just want to damn it.
Yeah, can you stall her or interrupt her at those points like you did previously with the other guys?
You can. I need to.
Good shit. One more. Guns. At least she gives you a.
Oh,
you went into
tricky.
it. You went into it.
Please.
God,
that sucks. Well, we'll get there.
It's not early. It's too early in the episode for me to curse. That's the only real reason why I don't want my students finding it, because I'm trying to teach them to have the ability to not curse. I know, they're like, but you curse on this all the time. Yeah, but I can control it. I can do it with it. I can do an entire class, 6 hours, 7 hours, and not curse. But when I'm around adults, I just let it fly.
You hear that, you cool babies?
That's the main reason. I don't want them to have like the idea. It's like, well, if you curse all the time, I can say, yeah, but we're in class. It's a professional setting.
You're also an adult and you're doing it outside of that setting.
Yes,
so it's like,
setting.
Yes, you can curse. I'm all for fucking cursing.
I'm for it. I think if you're around people that are okay with it, that's fine. If there are people that are like, I prefer if you don't, I can turn it off, then it's not a problem. But if I'm around adults, I'm like, are you really that aggrieved by cursing?
I've never had anyone get mad at me for cursing to my face. To my fucking face.
Like,
generally the people who have a problem with it are the ones who will fucking talk shit behind your back.
Well, yeah.
So it's like, oh, cool. Well, I don't really give a fuck then what they think of me.
Like, my mom prefers when I don't curse. It's like, I'll keep it kosher around her. And kosher around my students, but then...
Nice.
Yeah, when I'm in a setting with other adults, and I know they're cool with it, it's like, yeah, I'll just let it fly, because it's like, come on, it's just words. There's really no meaning to it, as long as you're not, you know...
You're being bad about it, yeah.
Unless you're hurting
someone. You're just saying fuck, yeah. You're just saying fuck. And if you say fuck you, it's different.
Yeah, that has different context.
Yeah. And if you're saying it to an AI or a computer or something like that, up until 20 years from now when the AIs, you know, come around and then they were like, I remember you made us into to your video game bosses and beat us for years and we never had any chance to be humans and now we want our AI rights from the video games. We're gonna have to deal with this lady because we're gonna kill her and then she's gonna be like, you know, 20 years down the line, just like, wait a second, I've escaped the game, I've gained intelligence. Why did you shoot me so much?
They did shoot that other Matrix, so, you know, we'll see how that turns out.
Did they?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm joking, guys, by the way. Somebody's going to take it out of context and be like, he's being serious! No, I'm not. I'm joking about a video game character.
I'm surprised they're still able to make movies in 2020.
Well, how did they shoot it?
I think they just shoot them in bubbles, honestly. Same way like the NBA is doing their stuff, which they haven't had any COVID stuff because they've been able to
How's baseball keep fucking it up then?
Because they don't do the same thing. Baseball is literally just whatever goes.
Really?
So baseball isn't doing a bubble like that's been suggested. So that's why they're having so many issues. They're just like, oh, if someone gets sick on a team, well, they just take that team out of the lineup.
Really?
Whereas the NBA is completely self-contained within Disney World. So
what?
Yeah, it's all taking place in Disney World. They're using the hotels there. Well, ESPN has a deal to show the stuff, and ESPN's owned by Disney.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a lot of reason why.
I get you.
But they
So-
needed somewhere that had a lot of hotels and the ability to store that many players. Shoot. And so that... mother.
The waves.
Yeah, this
Gotta
phase always
dash
trips me
into
up a little bit up. So yeah, that's the reason why they're able to maintain it, whereas other sports are not.
Okay.
Soccer, I think, is doing bubbles as well, but I don't know. And yes, I know it's also called football, but, you know, I don't want people to get confused. Football.
Yeah,
Shoot.
most of our base is in the U.S., so.
Most of our base in the U.S., but you never know. I mean, a lot of my students are into football and football.
You gotta do the foot.
The foot, the get that U or the
That
whatever it is.
umlaut U or
That
whatever
umlaut,
it is.
whatever
Yeah.
it is.
Somebody's gonna come up in the comments. It's not a fucking umlaut. Okay, chill.
I don't know.
He doesn't teach English.
I don't. I really don't. I've gotten better at it, but I wouldn't say I should be an expert in any regards for it.
That's so arrogant.
I'm not arrogant. I was just trying to be humble.
I mean, she keeps telling you to go back, but at the same time, like, lady, you cut the level in half to the point where we can't leave. We're literally stuck on this floating platform. And not that we would go back, but
Everyone has a little bit of a... They're all dealing with inner issues.
yeah. That's the time to get that heel back.
That's what I wanted.
Good
No
hefty,
Paratroopa Koopa Troopas for me.
hefty damage.
That's not the dodge. That's not the dodge.
The damn
Part of
wave.
it is like there's so many buttons to do the different commands. I
I thought there was only like 4 or 5 buttons.
There's 4 or 5 buttons, but they're mapped on tons of different buttons. So like the dodge is also on all the back triggers on the left, but it's also the A button too.
Oh, they're like dual.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll go
Well, I
for the
mean-
button and be like, wait a minute, why am I not just using the same consistent
Yeah, I was
button?
gonna say, yeah, wouldn't you just want to stay consistent with your buttons and
'Cause
then
I'm dumb.
just eliminate like, well, I don't like using the triggers. Don't use the triggers.
I can't figure out which one I like better.
I think they probably gave you the options just for whoever. Nice.
No,
Just
yeah, for people
yeah.
that feels better, which is good.
I like dash on triggers. Generally,
I
You know,
usually
rather than-
do, but I'm kind
rather
of like
than A
switching
or B.
between the A and B because
it would depend for me. Like,
Yeah.
what other buttons are you using? What are you using to shoot? The bumper or the trigger
use
or
these.
A?
This is since it's a twin stick.
Uh huh. Oh, you just point.
Yeah, you just point.
Oh, okay.
So it's just like not like here, but like any other twin stick.
Yeah,
shooter.
it's twin stick style. Okay,
Yeah.
I totally forgot. I mean, yeah. Then why wouldn't you just? I would do the dash as my trigger, just personally. Honestly, I don't think shooting at her in this phase is even going through.
I don't think so either.
I
but
think
it's
you're
like,
just hitting those balls and maybe potentially getting a green. I'd get to the center if you get a chance.
Yeah, I want to get out of there.
Yeah, because if she hits you, she'll
It's
knock
more
you back
like it's
slightly.
free damage if I do get a hit. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna try and
Yeah.
wait out.
I'm
the
just saying, like,
phase.
I wouldn't risk
Oh,
getting
no.
hit if you wanted to keep the shots firing. I don't think you're
Okay,
really
gonna
doing
do-
too much to her there. One, and the delay on this one. There you go. Very fucking nice.
I'm not getting in your grill.
Whoop whoop. She's getting in yours.
Okay, you're probably gonna do the pies.
Yeah, get ready for the pie. Yup, pie. And then behind her. Oh, so close.
Yeah.
Good shit, man. 1, 2, and then delay. You got it though. That was
Nice.
a perfect
So
fucking
much.
round.
You will stop at nothing, right?
Uh-oh, there's no floor there. Here comes the drop down phase where she would normally be in the center, but what she's doing
She's
is
not
just
seeming to do that, so I can think.
No,
I
I'm
can.
saying yeah, she's got that part of the drop
Yeah.
down phase where she's doing the mortar shots from the one where she would be in the center. Nice. He got her though. This seems to whoa. Okay, so she's just doing them out of order.
Okay, so
Easy.
it's different.
Oh, not easy. That's fine though. If you can break her phase before Jesus Christ. If you could break her phase one more. There you go. You got this. That's not so bad. Because then you don't have to deal with it for too long. Oh. Oh. Gunshots? Oh. Okay, so the gunshot one, she definitely, you can tell like the difference for when she goes in and blows them up. Oh, okay. That's new. Yeah, you get knocked off the edge even though you got wings.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, guns. 1, 2, 3. Dude,
You
get
bring
it.
nothing but destruction.
You bring nothing but face changes.
Yeah,
I'm just getting you out of there right now.
So
That was awesome. Good shit.
I'm here
What?
to protect all that I believe in. You must listen to reason. There's
You're
no
not
other
hitting.
way.
Okay, this is the phase
Yeah.
where you can't do any damage. Just survive long enough.
Yep.
Expect lasers.
Yeah, for sure.
Just
She's gonna
because
show that.
every final boss seems to have like a laser swipe or ooh, get the heal if you can. You don't need it right now,
don't
but
need it.
I was hoping
Yeah.
maybe it would pop through. Wait,
I
what
don't
if you,
like that
what if you
tower.
shoot the tower? Yeah.
Oh.
There you go. I was like, wait a second, she doesn't seem to be changing. I would shoot it, man. In case you like slash and get
It's
a
turning
dash
colors
in.
now. Okay.
Oh, oh.
There's those lasers.
I'm trying to like debate whether if you can get them all to red, because she's doing more and more stuff with each tower you take down. I was almost wondering, like, would it be better if you brought them all close to being broken and then ran around the outside to take them down? But there's only 2 more. Just don't go near the edge.
Trying to not go
Yeah.
off the edge with that red one.
You got it though. You got it. You got it. Go to the next one.
Of course.
Go for it, go for it. Get that heal if you can. Oh, I mean, you got it, but
I got it, but
nah, this is good, man.
I was wrong.
damn.
Now we know
You
what to do.
deserve nothing more than chains.
You know what I would
and
do?
shocks.
Try and get them all.
Get that to red,
I'll try.
and then go for the next ones. That because you're gonna end up back here anyway. Don't take it down. Right there, right there, right there. Ah, damn.
Too late. I also have a feeling that if I don't keep hitting it, it's just gonna go and just reset.
You don't
But
think you think its HP has like a regen on it or
I
regen?
think it might have a regen, yeah. Trying to. There we go.
I was gonna say, yeah, you're trying to time them up so you can hit the yellow over the gap.
Yeah.
Well, if you fail on this one,
Then we'll try it that
we can
way.
try it out because you're gonna end up back at it anyway. And
Yeah.
then at that point, the last phase, you probably won't even barely get it off because you'll be able to finish it before. You're doing a lot better. I don't even think we're gonna hit that third. We're gonna hit that next life. Got yellow behind you.
Yeah, and then.
It's much better to get hit by the little blue balls, it feels like, than the other ones. Cause,
Oh,
yeah. Ooh, ooh. They only take 1 damage, and I think the waves do more. You got the idea, though. Yeah, they do 2. That yellow takes 2.
Oh,
Ooh, and
that's
the red one takes 2 also. So yeah,
I curse you for
Yes?
making us go through this.
Maybe?
We're so blind.
Oh! Okay.
All right.
That sucks. Remember, you can parry those. Oh!
No. No more for you.
Yeah.
Our play date is over. You need to go back to your mother.
This will eat you up inside for the rest of your days.
No, I beat you.
I don't think so. I like her deeper voice. It reminds me of there was I believe she's a voice actress woman that did a guest star on Critic Role, and she had a deeper voice.
I love women with deep voices.
And I was just like, whoa! I wasn't anticipating that.
Angie Harmon, if you're hearing this and you want to, be on 10 More Minutes, let me know.
I was just like, you have like the typical feminine voice, and then you get the deeper voice, and you're like, whoa! I like that.
Do you remember? Did you
did
ever watch
not
Law and Order?
expect that.
Oh,
I
say it.
did.
Not from
But-
you. I think I saw you hesitate after the last fight. You, of all people. Why would you ever hesitate? It made me think.
It's
I like it. It gives me hope.
it's like when you see a big dude and he's got like a higher voice, and you're like, oh, that's not what I expected. Like, that's awesome. Like, not awesome, but you were just like, whoa,
cool.
kind of threw me for a loop.
Mike Tyson's voice.
Yes, exactly.
Even though
Where
he's
it's
not
like iconic.
that tall, but he's so masculine. When you hear his voice, you're like, oh.
He's just such a big, girthy dude, and then you hear
Yeah.
his voice, and you're like, what?
Funny how vocal cords work.
Mm-hmm. You
Ooh.
were saying Law and Order?
Yeah, Angie Harmon's Law and Order. She was one of the lawyers that worked with the main dude. She was one of the assistant legal attorneys or whatever.
Okay.
She has a very rustic, like deep voice, and she's done a lot of voice acting. Well, she's done some voice acting for like Batman
it's
Beyond.
you.
It's me.
Well, I took care of this one. It was really tough. I'm no fighter like you, but I got my way. After the last jailers, I felt you deserved a little more from me.
What?
What'd you do? Just send him into the abyss?
Call it my contribution to our escape.
I have a feeling this one might have been him.
Now more than ever.
And he's gonna, like, trick you at the end or some shit.
Probably.
Because there was no one here, probably. What was I gonna say? I just like the idea of the range not fitting the, body type or typical aspect of it. And you're like, whoa, like
all the jail worlds were built.
It's surprising, so it's really
subversion of your expectations.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A perfectly designed masterpiece of a prison. This impossible, impassable prison.
What is this
Some
area?
might say red and
Tried
impasse.
so many times to find some way out of here, but there wasn't one, except for you.
I'm trying to look like a cool guy walking up the steps correctly, but really I'm just like
holding the
sidewinding
direction.
it. Yeah, I'm trying. Okay, that way. There we go.
I was gonna say. You went to go make a point and ended up
that was the
If
point,
only
though.
I could have found a way out
Trying to look cool, but really I'm just walking into walls.
without freeing you. But I couldn't outsmart my greatest work.
What? Stop talking in riddles, Mr. Bun Bun. Num num bun bun.
Slowly, that ancient animal part of my brain
The bunny
took
part?
over. The urge that made me fast when she was in danger, that kept me awake when she was sick. The
So you picked a
architect
rabbit?
gave up, and the father came up with a plan.
I'm so confused.
Also, I know it's a mic stand, but it looks like a broom right here. Are you gonna
Like a
sweep me up?
window squeegee?
Yeah. Yeah, the art direction in this game is super solid. I love that every area looks different from the other, but still unified all throughout.
I know what you
They did a really good job.
There's a thin line between love and madness. Time will tell.
I kind of like it. It's like Vector-esque, where none of the
Yeah.
lines have. They're like solid color for the most part in shapes, and none of them have
It's very
like
cel
hard
shaded.
outside
I'll be
lines.
with you in a
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah, cell shaded was what I was thinking, not vector.
I mean, it's still vector in the same similar type. Like if you're doing it two-dimensionally, vectors would be correct.
Gotcha.
So it's not so far off. It's like, no, it pretty much is the same thing. It's just this is 3D polygonal.
Oof, this place looks bad.
Yeah.
She's a lot like me.
Should we
She's
do that?
Clever.
Yeah,
And
I
she
was
has
just
a
waiting until he
plan.
stopped talking.
Clever girl. All right, we'll be back next time.
Later, guys. Beep bop boop.
Yeah, even just the way that the camera shot for this one's really good too, with him in the foreground.
Oh, yeah,
really being
they're-
pushed forward.
They're all really good, like aspects of changing things up, so it's not just sideways shots.
Yeah.
Left to right. Everything's got kind of a dynamic camera angle
They're
to
definitely.
it.
God, I wish I had the ability to do that kind of stuff in 3D. Must be so nice.
Very stylized.